like soft. Please.
Shut up. No, but so yeah, I just think that I think there are levels to it. Like I understand what you're saying, but I don't know if that's a strong point, and it may work for a lot of couples, but I don't know if that's just like the standard that should be for everybody, because there's nothing wrong with like mutually respecting each other and prioritizing each other, and saying like, I don't have to prioritize you because I'm a man, and you have to prioritize me because I'm a woman. There's no, biological data that.
But I think a woman.
I'm gonna let y'all have it. This is the last thing I'm gonna say on that. I think that I don't think it's one way to skin a cat. It's different relationships for different people.
Mm-hmm.
That's for men that need a woman to help them survive, and I think that that's also for men that don't really realize how great they are and hasn't yet reached his potential. When a guy gets to a certain level in his life, all that go out the window. If you get with a guy, and I'm not talking about you, I'm just saying women in general. If you get with a guy and he's in that space, right? This is where a lot of relationships go wrong. If he's in that space, right, and he's 100% bought into exactly what you said, if he ever elevates, if he ever become great, if he ever becomes better, y'all gonna clash, because he gonna realize that never was supposed to be him, and he only did that to appease you. But in order for him to be great, he got to really, really focus on what makes him great. That's regular man talk. That's not great man talk. Great men don't do that shit.
I think no one should have anybody or anything throw them off of their purpose. If a man is on his purpose and he chooses to be in a relationship, the person that he chooses should be adding to his growth. I totally understand that.
But what about when he outgrow her?
If he outgrows her, well, which one is it? Because I first you said that the one that started with you and helped you grow, it should be the one that's always taken care of. And
don't mean that she's always going to be with you just because she's getting taken care of.
Okay, so you're saying that you may outgrow her, but you'll continue to take care of her because she held you down?
Because it's loyalty, yeah, 100%.
Okay, I can rock with that. That's cool. I just think that it's okay. Actually, I lost my train of thought. Y'all got it.
Of course. Once he said the man should be willing to take care of a woman, even if they're not together, that's when she lost the train of thought. Because at the end of the day, it's really about provision. I mean, the money really matters at the end of the day. But like I said, they pick and choose when they want to be equal to a man. But I don't think a man can be great if he's focusing on his woman, unfortunately. Because you know how men meet women and she's like, oh, let's spend time together. Let's take trips. This man hasn't been taking trips. He's been saving his money. Now he gets into a relationship. Now he needs to take time off from work to take trips with this woman. Guess what? His savings are going down. His work ethic is going down because he's taking too much time off. He's not focusing on his business or on working and being great. Eventually, she's going to catch on to the fact that he's not on his A game, and then she's going to leave him because he's not as productive as he used to be because he's spending too much time with her. So it comes back full circle at the end of the day. She wants you to spend so much time with her. You spend too much time with her. You're not making enough money, and she's going to leave you because you're not making enough money. So as a man, you have to pick and choose. You put a woman first, it's not going to work out well.
I think that when a lot of times women, they hit a ceiling and he's still doing like this. And that's the man that y'all want, but you don't really know what comes with that. Mm-hmm. And so a lot of times the growth from a woman, a lot of times that's where it hurts her, because she not willing to go through the growing pains to become what he needs her to be as he continues to ascend. He not a 50-50 nigga no more. Mm-hmm. He not a I'm focusing on you type of guy no more. He here. And when he here, he needs something different. It's a whole nother ball game. So and then a lot of times women can't adapt to that, and that's when they have to get left.
What would be the point? Hold on one second. So what would be the point of, if that's the guarantee, that when a man is with a woman when he's at a certain level, and then he gets to a higher level, and then looks at that woman that's been with him through all the levels and says, actually, no, you don't fit in this level anymore. What would be the point of a woman starting and trying to grow with him if he's just going to dispose of her if he gets to a certain level?
It's not that he wants to dispose of her. He don't have no choice because she holding him back. That's the thing. It's not that he want to get rid of her. It's the fact that he trying to get to this thing, but he can't get there because now you becoming an anchor. You was an anchor for holding him down. Now you an anchor for holding him back. So here's the thing. When y'all are in a certain space, women eventually, as they get older, grow to a point to where she don't want to do the 50-50 no more. Yeah, she don't want to be a partner no more. She want to live the soft life. She feel like she paid her dues. She don't want to still deal with the same shit. She don't want to go through the growing pains anymore. She not a little girl no more. That's a woman. Her back is tired. Her feet hurt. You know what I'm saying? She want to live a different life. In order for you to get there, he got to do something different. So you want this great man, but then when he get there, you want to pull him back from what it is that he's supposed to be because you're not ready to grow with him.
Okay.
That's true. They want the rich man who also has time to travel with them all the time, who has time to spend all day at home. That's why they keep talking about, I want a man who has a business, an entrepreneur. They don't want the 9-to-5 guy because they believe the 9-to-5 guy doesn't have enough time. But they also believe the entrepreneur has too much time. Yet most times the entrepreneur is focusing on his business most of the time. But they want the rich man who spends money on them, but also spends too much time with them. And you can't have it all.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, absolutely. So what I'm hearing is he got with somebody he wasn't equally yoked with.
No, he was with her at that time. She just didn't grow with him.
That's what I'm saying. Because a person that's yoked with you, they're going to grow and evolve with you at every level.
That's not guaranteed.
I think what will help with that
sometimes people only have a season.
Sometimes that too, but I think also what helps is like communication. If you are a man on your purpose and you know where you're going and you have drive and you're taking those steps every day and you want to be with someone, be transparent about your journey. Be transparent about where you are and let that woman decide if she is able to be what you need, be the support that you need at this level and at every level that you may ascend.
It ain't you acting like you don't see me winning. You know what I'm saying?
If a woman is an executive and she has a great job and she's with somebody that got a good job, but she's making more money. If she's going to those parties with those executives, sooner or later she's going to feel like her boyfriend or significant other is inferior.
One of those executives too.
That's why he has to step up his game, not so much making money. He has to make himself more present in her life. If he can't do it financially, he has to do it physically.
I'm going to share with you guys some things that my boyfriend does that would send a low-effort man into a coma. The first thing is really a non-negotiable for me. He opens my car door every single time we're getting in the car. I'm not just talking about on date night or my birthday.
All right, guys, I think they're going to a different video. But anyway, shout out to Anton Daniels. The truth is, ladies, the rich man, he doesn't have time. First of all, the rich man is going to have multiple women who want him. He may not want them. He may not deal with them, but you have to be willing to accept the fact that the rich man that you want is going to have multiple women, unfortunately. So you have to deal with that. If you don't want a man who has multiple women, deal with the average guy. But let me guess, you don't want to deal with the average guy because he's not going to pay for your trips. He's not going to buy you Birkin bags and Chanel bags and sending you Cash App. You got to pick and choose, ladies. Now, I know most of you are still going to choose the rich guy. I know that. But you have to be willing to deal with the consequences. As long as you don't bring the trauma from the rich guy to the average guy. Because what happens eventually when they can't secure the rich guy, they come back to the average guy. Now, usually when they're 45, 50, now they want to deal with the average guy. Because when they're 45, 50, they meet the average 50-year-old guy. But now the average 50-year-old guy wants a younger woman. That's when they complain. All these men our age don't want us. They want younger women. But when you guys were younger, you didn't want those guys of the same age. You wanted the older guys who had the money. It comes back full circle. Anyway, shout out to you guys, man. I think that's my time for today. I may do a stream. I don't know if Lapif is gonna be on tonight. I'm not sure, but I may do it. I may join them tonight if they let me. I may do a stream tomorrow. If not, I don't know. For some reason, you'll see my videos regardless. I'll be here with you guys. So, shout out to Miss Mariam. Shout out to Andre. That's Andre Cable. Shout out to you. Shout out to John Bimpong. I can't say the word. That's your name. Sorry. Uncle Tech, William. Guys, like the videos we're heading out. This was a great stream, and I enjoyed myself. All right. Shout out to you guys for your support. 10,000 subscribers soon. Happy holidays if you guys celebrate. Merry Christmas if you celebrate. So, till next time. Peace.